we're live. Sorry for being late, folks. Somebody had to put on pants, and I'm still not wearing any, so you can guess who that was. God. How are you, Brenty boy?
I'm doing well.
I found her. I found her. Missing persons report. Amber Alert went out all over the place, bitch. You have been missed. What's going on? You want to talk about it?
Well, the funny part is that Slotty Barista sent me that video, and I didn't know who it was about. Now, I saw that it says, YouTuber missing, but I'm like, that can't be, I'm not narcissistic enough to think that.
Oh, you are so narcissistic, bitch. You just ain't that famous. You're like, oh, I hope it's about me, but wasn't sure. I gotcha.
And so I was like, okay, I'll watch it later, okay? And then
because you're so busy.
Well, I was getting ready to do a podcast for the roundtable.
I'm not buying that shit. You can go ahead. And
I was getting ready to do a roundtable for Big Brother on Tuesday nights.
Do you want to plug the time station? Everybody, you want to do that?
8:30 p.m. Eastern, 7:30 Central.
And keep going.
And I didn't watch it right away. And then about like 12:30 at night, I was like, oh, I wanted to watch that video. And then like he starts, and immediately I'm like, oh my God, it's me. It's me.
Yeah.
Like he's talking about me.
He was a little. He did reach out to me and make a comment to me that he was a little concerned that you had not made a comment on it yet, nor is there any evidence of you had seen it. It had been posted over in another secret society page or something that. Yeah, and I went and looked to see, like who had seen it, and you weren't on that list. And I'm like, maybe something is wrong. I was like, he's busy, Big Brother, and so I was like, I don't think that he will be offended about it at all, and he will laugh.
Oh, no.
But you never know sometimes, and so, but I thought it was very, very funny and well played on his part, and I think that you need to trump him now because your win is what is bigger on less money. Bam!
Yeah, it is. We bet half as much as him. We didn't have to buy a jackpot. We got a jackpot.
Oh, girl! That I love.
And it's more money than what she won, by far. So moving on.
Shady bitch. Oh, he's fucking stewing right now.
I know, right?
So maybe you get that video together and you actually drop it, you shitbag.
I said I was going to do it this week.
You said you were going to do it last week.
I know.
All right. Just go ahead and own your piece of shit in this. I'm just tired of people coming to me and be like, be nice to Brent, be nice to Brent. And I was like, no, fuck you. If I have to, this is the way you motivate him, get his shit done. This is called tough love.
Well, sorry, I was putting someone in timeout.
Who was it? Was it Barista?
No, it was Chris Lubers who said fuck one of the other slot channels, in which we do not do that here. You do not say
unless we hate them. There's a good chance that it's okay. Such a bitch.
Yeah, well, we do not. We like to keep the peace over here, so do not do that.
I thought it was
to
one of our
detention
channels,
with you.
But if it was somebody else, easy life. I was like, oh,
she's not here, I don't think.
She is most definitely here, bitch. If you don't think that cockroach is hiding in the shadows, when you turn the light on, she flutters around. No. Oh, she's absolutely here. Say hi, Easy. Fucker.
Hi, Easy. What's going on?
Hey, love you. I respect a good game, and I thought that was a phenomenal use of. Honestly, I wish I would have thought of it because I would have fucking done it. I don't have a megaphone video, but I would have been okay with that. So I respect it. I respect it.
I was stunned because it was only like a 2.5-3 minute video. Usually, like the videos these days are all like 10 minutes or something.
I'm surprised he didn't put like 7 minutes of just black screen to make it 10 minutes. Oh, this is gonna be a fun night. I told him I was feisty before this. This is gonna be fun. I'm excited.
Yeah. So it was a fun win though. But he also doesn't let the counter count up. It doesn't matter. It could be like a $17,000 win, like somebody, and he would just like hit the button. Like I can't stand it. Let me live in the moment a little bit.
Yeah. You know what that's called? Degenerate.
Addiction.
Fast play. It's totally
Fast play.
No, I got you, Brent. I'm with you. I'm with you.
Oh, there she is.
Oh, the cockroach has come to say hello. Oh, hey, at least you own it. At least you admit it. There we go. All right.
Yes.
Oh, this has been. Let's just call the show good here. I don't think we can really top this. How's everybody doing?
Oh, so I never got to tell you. So I watched that video as like I was in bed. I watched the missing person video when I was in bed, and I was like, oh. Honestly, I think somebody tweeted at me or something, and I went off the screen and I just never came back to it. And then I kind of forgot about it. And then I don't even know how
I'm famous.
I think I wanted to show you or something. I can't even remember. And then I was like, oh, I forgot to leave a comment on that video. So I finally left a comment tonight and told Easy how much I liked it.
Very good. Very good. Very good. I'm glad that you did.
By the way, oh, I'm sorry. It's all about me. So, yeah. Yes. I wanted to ask the chat room if you notice that I got a new camera. Rob, as the podcast is kind enough they sent me a new camera, and I'm all about it right now.
Yeah, it doesn't have quite the Insta filter that you've been using lately, but that makes you look like a China doll, you piece of shit. But yeah, no, I knew to play to Brent's because Brent has had a rough day, the poor pumpkin, and so I talked to his use his motivations, which is all about him, and I was like, you get to show off your new camera, Brenty boy. The chat will adore you, and yes. Mm-hmm.
Oh, by the way, $2 super chat from Carrie. Yay, I stayed up for the beginning. Oh, yeah, good, Carrie. The beginning was all about it. So good
all
for
right.
You.
Well, don't stay up too late, Pumpkin. I need you working so you can send them super chats. Oh my God, I have to open my mail. Yes. Oh, Brent, we have to add presents to the party. Okay. I'm sorry, I have to open my presents in front of you. I know how jealous.
Okay. Well, I need a Coke. So while you do that.
No, while you do that, you're gonna tap dance, and we're not gonna both leave the computer at the same time. You second.
Oh, okay. So are you leaving the computer? Okay, I can talk to the chat.
I'm gonna walk right over here. I'm gonna put some pants on real quick before I get up, so you don't.
Okay. Brent's hair is looking really good now. Very clean cut. Thank you, Jeffrey. Thank you. I did get my hair cut. I drove 2 hours to get my hair cut, if you can believe it, because the last person I had who did it down the street fucked it up. Yes, presents, exactly. What's going on, guys? You can ask me a question. You're charting to the party, Doctor? Well, you need to go back and watch the last 7 minutes, because it was the tea, let me tell you. I can't tell who needs pants exactly. Well, that's what I'm saying, Carrie.
Oh yeah, no, I don't need pants. Okay. So all right, well, let's do Brent. I have scheduled my first group play ever. We are going to live stream it, and it is going to be on the, oh my God, why am I forgetting already? It's the 28th.
And what are the chances of this live stream being shut down and your channel disabled?
Kiss my ass. Why? Does that happen?
It happened to a couple people while they were in the middle of a live stream.
Oh, I gotcha.
Yeah.
Well, strippers are certainly welcome, but yeah. All right, moving on. Easy. Don't sabotage my live stream, you sack of shit. It is a $200 buy-in per person. Nate will be there. It will be at Prairie's Edge. I figured that since I don't think I owe Prairie's Edge anything from any means, but as far as casinos go, they have surprisingly, I feel like since they're in the middle of nowhere, they should be more conservative or just behind the times or whatever. Because knowing casinos, that's just kind of how they are.
Right.
And they haven't been, and I've just been very impressed with that. I like it there. I feel like they pay decent, and so I feel like the first one that I do will be there. If you can't make it or you're too far away or whatever, I know it's kind of short notice. It's 10 days away or whatever. I'm gonna try to make an effort to do this at least once a month. I'm gonna try to move to different states. So Ho-Chunk, the Brent Casino in Wisconsin that has the 10-cent beer house, Tidy's Beer House.
Oh,
yeah, you remember her, don't you? Mm-hmm.
Yes, we love her.
They have a fantastic high limit room, so I want to do one there. And Kansas City, probably Deadwood, South Dakota, and maybe in Vegas. Vegas, will be 2 weeks out from when I make the plans, but I'll let everybody know as soon as I do where I'm going, and
so there is a chance you could go to Vegas this year.
Oh, totally.
Okay, cool.
But there'll only be no more trips of me going to Detroit and flying under the radar and not being a little bit more open about it. And that was just
okay,
for whatever reason. I don't. I'm a little humble,
Yeah, humble. That's your middle name.
Yeah. Fuck you. So it's $200 per person. Don't be camera shy. I don't really want to also give you a close up or anything like that. I'm sure you're all very pretty, but I know what it's like to be camera shy and just not kind of want to participate, but not be front and center stage. And Nate will be there. There will be also a private for the patrons only group poll the same day. If you would like information about that, please join the Patreon. It's only $5 a month, and so I'm going to give them a more of an intimate gathering. It will be clothing optional.
Okay. Yes, I'm already bored. Let's move on to something fun.
Please don't come. We love you, Punkin, but please don't come. So I got Nate to commit to a date because she's a busy kitty, and I wanted Nate to be a part of it, and I'm sure you all do too. And he has committed to that day, and we'll probably stream, Tom Fuckery on the way there. We'll stream the group polls, and yeah. If you can't make it, don't fret. I don't want this to be like you're worried that you won't get in or something like that. Okay. And I don't want anybody going out of their way or whatever to do it. I want to stress that I will hopefully be coming to you very soon. And that
let me just say, when SDGuy's involved, you take your chances, people. So be careful about how far you're driving. Oh, hi.
Fuck you.
I'm having flashbacks.
I will say I don't want to hear anybody say hit the cash out button or whatever. We're gonna have rules for this group poll, and they're like if so I think the rules are gonna be hand pay or nothing because they're gonna be like $25 to spend. And so if it's at $1,199 or whatever,
not $62.50 like fucking Christmas Story, you dumbass.
I have gotten some other nasty comments about that recently too, and just because they spin shit doesn't mean that I can. I got a $1,900 hand pay on the minimum bet. That would have been almost $10,000 at max bet. Fuck every one of you, just because they can't.
It dawns on me that all we needed was a 20x win for a jackpot.
No.
And could
what
we
dawns
get
on you is that your bad luck is fucking real, and that's why you aren't invited.
Oh my God.
It's a Brent-free event, folks.
You guys
I don't even want you hiding in the shadows like the cockroach.
You guys don't even know. Seriously, we did. Let me tell a story real quickly. We did a $1,000. It was $5,000. Everybody had to buy in for $500. It's the first group poll SDGuy has ever done that he's hosted. I had to be in charge of getting everybody together because she was off doing some whatever.
First of all, that's not a true story. I'm the one that invented group polls. You weren't part of the one that was the first time, but I just wanted to correct you there.
Okay, details. But we got everybody in Vegas, and she discovered the quarter denomination. Christmas Story.
I was so hard. Oh my God, I'm so hard.
Over. Oh. And it was like, so once we realized we were going to do this $5,000 group poll, which is $500 a piece from everybody, 10 people in, and she wanted to do the Christmas Story as the first slot to do. So we put $1,000 into the Christmas Story, bet max bet, which was $62.50, which, if we don't hit anything, is about 15 spins. And let me tell you, we got about 15 spins because we didn't hit shit. And that was such a downer for the rest of the night.
I would probably agree with you on that. I do want to, if the person who's watching that was hitting the spin button, they totally would probably feel bad if I say you spun shit or whatever. I mean, it's totally draw chance. There's no skill in that. It's not your fault. Which is luck of the draw. It's Brent's bad luck fault. Exactly.
Yes, I know.
I just want them to feel bad about it because I stick to my fucking theory. And if Prairie's Edge had 25 cents, good and goddamn well that would be one of the machines we're doing.
Easy. Easy's asking, Brent, do you have
the cockroach on timeout? She's taking my fucking spotlight again.
No, I don't have. It's the new camera, you guys. No, I do not have colored contacts in fact, hold on, shut up while I keep talking.
Oh my God, of course it had to be about your new camera that you're interrupting me. Of course that's what it would be about.
My clear contacts right there, and I'll put them back. So no, this is what my eyes look like. Thank you very much.
What's wrong with your filter, punk? And you don't look like a China doll.
I
don't need that again. Go back, you Fucking nasty.
I was trying to show people
God,
my contacts.
Why don't you do that with your cock? I'm sorry. Not a good idea. No. Moving on.
Yes,
pretty bird.
I have had Botox, Jeffrey, but it's since worn off, so I don't have any currently.
And she had a what do you have, a fake chin or something stupid?
I have a fake chin, and I had my eyes done, and what else?
She had an added dick to me too. Yeah,
I had a little lipo, and I have
a little. You
I've
got ripped off. Then you should seek a refund on that, I think.
I've gained it back in other places.
I'm a fucking asshole. Okay, shut up. Okay, so so what I think we'll do is we will do everybody you buy in. We're gonna put the eligible slots in a hat because the Edge doesn't have a whole lot of high limit slots, but we want to be able to walk away with something magical here. We don't want to be spending $2 a spin or whatever because it's just not going to move much anywhere. So Eureka, Dynamite, and Bats, Hat, and Scrap. Even though I hate that game, we'll put it in there. Goldfish, instant winner. The rare gem of Kenny Rogers, the Gambler. They're the only other casino that has that machine in the whole world. Can you believe it, Brent?
We've never seen the free spins on that, have we?
On the 28th, tune in. You will.
Oh, okay, cool.
They have it in 50-cent denomination, and I think it's 15 lines. But it's not easy, but yeah.
So you said Goldfish. Are you talking the original Goldfish or what?
Did I say Goldfish too?
Okay,
did I say Race to the Gold?
I'm just asking.
Yeah. All right. I'm not.
By the way, I am bitter. I am bitter as fuck that Goldfish and Goldfish 2 are still out there at casinos, and I cannot find Race to the Gold anywhere. Does anybody know where it is?
All right. Well, back to me.
Okay.
Alien, Uncle Sam, Frog Prince, which is a clone of Kenny Rogers the Gambler. So maybe we'll get the free spins on one of them, because I'm with you, dude. I've never gotten it.
Okay.
And Lucky Larry's Lobster Love Fest. But
$2. Sorry, $2 super chat from Carrie. Headed to bed. Good night, kitty. Good night, kitty.
Good night, Carrie. Sleep well. Check us in the replay tomorrow, and I hope you have a wonderful day and night. There we go. Did you? But I want to touch real quick. I did a live stream where I let the patron decide what to do with the poker hand, and we had a straight flush, which is the second to highest thing. And
yes,
I pulled everybody, but I was like, you know what? I'm gonna let you decide. And she said to fold it, and everybody was like, no, hold it. And it reminded me of the time that your dad threw away. What did he throw away? A straight flush, right?
I think he threw away 4 8s. I'm pretty sure.
Might have been 4 of a kind. And then what happened?
Because we were so used to folding. What happens is when you get the royal flush, it automatically awards you the best thing. You don't have to hit anything. So we had been folding, and so I think we only had 3 picks, and it was the second pick. And the second hand, and we got 4 8s, and my dad just hit redraw. We're like, Dad! Like, what?
And so what did you draw?
Say anything. I think we drew like a full. It was like a full house or something. It wasn't.
So it was
bad.
worse. Yeah. So my patron, who I think I love this story, that threw away the straight flush, and then we drew a fucking royal flush, and I just think I wish the win was more because it wasn't that great, but
there's a reason for that. You know that, right? Like, you don't know that?
Skills, bitch. I got skills.
There's no skill. What I'm trying to tell you is that all of the hands, from royal flush down to jack high, there's an equal chance of getting everything. So it's
I don't know that. Is that correct?
That is true. That is true.
Right, well, that's fine. I certainly know that. It wasn't a video poker machine that just drew it out. I get that.
Exactly. Because when we were there, we got that thing 4 times, and we got royal flushes 3 out of 4 times.
Right. And so I don't think people realize that, and that's fine because it totally makes sense that you wouldn't do that on a video poker machine, but this is a slot machine, so exactly. You got to kind of retrain your thinking. But I just loved how everybody was against her, and I actually kind of think that she thought thought that she made a mistake too when I was like, okay, I'll fold it away, and then I loved it. I just loved it. I loved it. Anyways, I just thought that was apropos.
Very apropos.
So that's the list of machines. The spins are all like $15 up to 25-ish around there.
That sounds a little bit more sane rather than $62.50.
Come for me again, bitch. Come for me again. You know good and goddamn well the vault is full with examples of Brent, you're a dipshit. He was mad as hell the next morning when I sent him a picture of my $1,900 jackpot on that machine. On minimum bet.
My god, yeah.
In fact, if I wanted to, I could go back to my text messages and I could show you that the first thing out of her mouth was, "Fuck you." I mean, it was a very playful fuck you because he was jealous as hell, but happy for me.
Yeah, I'm thinking I didn't win much that trip, actually.
Yeah, no, so that's kind of that's very apropos for you.
I'm trying to remember.
Diane and I were on Cheesecaper and didn't invite you in, but let you salivate like a dog, like right next to us, and yeah. I loved it. I always try to comfort myself by saying if I had come in, you would hit the button at a different time, and then you wouldn't. You would have brought your bad luck, and we would be
exactly.
Exactly. Oh, I love it. Okay, I want to. What else you got?
Yes, Mackenzie, we're doing cat spats, and is the chat behind? What the fuck?
First of all, Kenzie, that is going to be one of the options to be drawn. I am going to pray that we don't draw it, and I hope we don't. But
so
if we do, I hope it's like my birthday run, which I also want to touch on. That video's not up anymore because of 20 seconds of the Goonies machine has, because of course slot machine companies are so fucking lazy anymore. They just throw in the CD track of the soundtrack of Goonies, and in the bonus, it's called like Fratelli. I don't know. Fratelli fuck party. I don't know.
Right.
Yeah. So I get a copyright notice on that video, but it's the revenue is shared, right? Which I've had that before, but I've never looked into it, how that works. And so I'm like, okay, I'm going to give it a couple days and I'm going to see what happens with this video. Last 2 days, 0. Shared revenue, my ass. It's called, they just hijacked it. The entire 3-long video goes to some Hollywood producer that is butthurt about slumped movie sales or whatever. I don't know. I'm pissed. So I will cut that video up and take the good parts out, drop those as regular videos. And I want everybody to know that I'm not doing it to spread my content around my legs or anything. I want to do it because I'm annoyed as fuck by that. But there's some really good stuff in there. You said, well, yeah, I annoyed the hell out of you during bats because I was getting so excited because it was.
Oh my god,
it was awesome.
I mean, as I have told you before, you were approaching the territory of certain YouTubers on YouTube that go, I'm gonna pee. Oh my god!
You leave this kitty alone, bitch. Just because he came for my gig doesn't mean jack shit. Fuck you.
Mercy. I just couldn't.
Fun.
I just couldn't.
And it was my birthday.
You guys, I had to mute him. I did. I muted him, which for the first, I don't often mute SDGuy, but it was too much. It was too much. I couldn't stand it anymore.
What he means is he turned it on softly so he could masturbate to it like softcore porn.
Oh, yes. I'm sorry. $10 super chat from Craig. Any chance I meet either of you in Vegas for New Year's? If so, I'm looking to stay at the Rio, going to a Vegas Golden Knights hockey game as well on New Year's Day. Hope to see you. Now, I know I will not be there likely for New Year's, but SDGuy occasionally goes if he gets the right offer from a casino.
Since I've been avoiding Vegas because Vegas is becoming not so much Vegas, chances are I won't be, but in years past, I know 2 weeks beforehand. I will let you know when I know, but I do not plan this far out. And I certainly admire your ability to, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Brent. Take it.
Oh, no, that's fine. And we have another $2 super chat from Jennifer. Shut up and open your mail, damn it. So there you go.
We're going to wait a little longer. All right.
Who sent it to you, by the way?
Well, Jennifer sent one, but I have multiple packages because I'm fancy.
Oh, $10 super chat from Miss Cindy Higgins.
Let's talk about Miss Cindy Kitty. I'm worried about her. She's fucking racking up the GW2s left and right.
Well, this month has not been as lucky as last month. She did tell me.
Cindy Kitty.
She's used to six jackpots. Yeah, 6 jackpots in a month is what she's used to now. So she doesn't come down with this.
So she's like you with your video performance that she's gotten 5 this month and she's all depressed.
She says, at work, slaving away, so I can afford these super chats. $10 super chat, love you both. Mwah. And then a $2 super chat from Mackenzie. St. Louis trip soon, or I'm finding a new baby daddy. Well, that's probably me. That's directed to me.
I'm paying child support. No, that's not directed at you, ugly. It's talking about the hot sperm in the room. That ain't you.
Brent would love to see your package from Bojangles. Bojangles, get in line. People are used to paying for that, so there you go.
Oh, I thought they actually sent you a fucking gift. You're talking about your actual dick. Great. Thank you. Thank you, Bojangles.
I love that you're incredulous.
Back to SD's package, the bigger package.
I know, right? I wanted to read this one. Brent, remember when you blocked me on Periscope and then I tweeted you saying who I was and then you unblocked me? Shady bitch you are. Yes, I remember you. You must have said something shitty.
Are they fancy?
Well, no, they're not fancy, but I remember
there is a correct way to accurately portray shade through text, and some people ain't got it, and that's fine. But I'm with Brent on that.
So some of you just fail miserably.
Maybe you use a winky face on your message the next time on Periscope, and you won't get banned. Bitch. Oh, that was also me being shaded, and that was not. Just, you know. Oh yeah, we're not gonna go in there, but.
Oh, Chris is out of detention.
Slot Queen Hubby, it was great catching your. Thank you for the have a great night wishes. I loved hearing your excitement through your video today, and it sounds like you guys just had a great time, and that's all that matters. And fantastic. Thank you for saying hello.
Go ahead. And watch that video because Slot Queen apparently won some money. She had a good time on a live stream. She just ended, and I want to go back and watch it. Like I said, Chris is out of detention. Is Brent really bad luck? Yes, I am, so don't come around me.
Yes, it's like a black cat. You don't want her in front of you.
$2 super chat from Mackenzie. I will let you use my boobs for views. Well, that's a.
I use Brent's boobs for views. I'm good. His are bigger. But I want to say though is that so like watching their live stream. It makes me hankering for machines that I don't have access to. Are you like that?
Yeah.
Okay, so like I don't watch other Slot Channels videos of machines I haven't ever played or whatever because I don't want to. First of all, like spoil the surprise of like how it works, and I that's why I don't read the pay table and everything. But I assume that you do watch those.
Yes, I do. I don't. In fact, I'm like I think I'm like most people where I look at videos that have machines that I have not yet been on just to get an idea of what the machine is like. And a lot of times, like I don't think I would have ever played Planet Moolah, the sequel, because I never played the original, and it looks very similar. And I can't imagine I would have ever played the new one.
One of the flaws of it because it's not a grade A game, but it's a grade B, but not a grade A. Right. I gotcha.
They should have done something to set it apart more. I think.
They should have.
But because I saw it on YouTube, I was like, oh, that looks really cool, and I've given it a ton of play.
I didn't have any videos up at that point. Who you been watching on YouTube? Who you shooting me with?
I'm trying to remember who the well,
it could have been Lower with his chicones, right?
But you also when you went to a casino the night you got pulled out with the Russian guy, or when he called you Russian, remember you had the Russian hat and he called you or well no I'm sorry you didn't have the hat yet. He called you Russian. That was when you got stopped.
I was scared. No, you're confused. Well, since I have so many goddamn security issues, you're actually confusing two situations. But Brent was allegedly gambling via phone with me. We were playing Moolah. Now they didn't. Did they see this or did they not? But
I was FaceTiming.
He was FaceTiming me, and I sat him on the screen, and so he could see the security asshole behind me, and Brent was scared.
I was.
This guy's an asshole. Guy's an asshole. And we actually like ended up shouting. So I hang up with Brent to turn the camera off, but we ended up getting a crowd around us because like I ended up because he told me that what I was doing was a scam, and I was like, calm down, this is not a scam. But like the amount of people that just start perking up around the slot machines around us to see. I mean, it doesn't bother me at all, but holy shit, there's like the buttons just stop, and they're like, look, yeah, it was good.
Right,
that guy's an asshole. I actually kind of want to do a group poll there. They're not camera recording friendly at all, but like I have not encountered him since then. And I don't know that. Oh, that needs to stop.
Sorry.
Okay. Eric, go ahead and talk about yourself for a little bit so we can get you back involved.
I need a Coke.
Need something shiny. Go get one. Go get one.
I have one, dumbass. It's right here.
Oh, okay. I should have known that the little mini fridge is underneath your fucking desk. Like,
yeah,
it'd be too much to go to the goddamn kitchen to get a Coke. I should have known that. All right, so we have a present here. Oh, I don't know how to do this. Oh, it didn't have a thing with it though.
Oh, it's a pop doll, Daryl Dixon's chopper from The Walking Dead. I assume this is on my. I'm gonna get this office set up here with the gifts and shit, so we can be part of that from the defunct casino realness stage. But that is awesome, dude. I wish you had a thing with it. I don't know. That's very cool.
Maybe on you. It says, yeah, it's from Amazon Fulfillment Services. So whoever sent this, I maybe they were supposed to include something and they didn't. Maybe there's still something in here that's a gift card or something, or a regular mail card. But Daryl Dixon, yeah. Have you heard that he won big on I think it was the original Walking Dead. He played at like Palazzo when he was there for something and won a nice win off of like $2 or something.
Oh, really? Norman Reedus won money?
Yes, they've been pumping that story, from here to everywhere on.
I had not heard about it. I'll look it up. Thank you for telling me about that.
You should do that.
I am curious for the chat. Somebody said my picture used to be crooked and now it's not, but then I look at it on camera and it looks like it's crooked. So it's like, to me, it looks correct. Does it look
crooked
right
as fuck? Yeah,
it looks crooked as fuck.
That means your camera's off kilter or tilted.
Okay, well that could be a possibility.
Well, it makes it look like a mess, so why don't you fix it? Take it a little towards you.
Okay.
Hold on. Top. Move it a little bit more.
Oh, sorry. How's that?
Hold on. Where's a goddamn? I don't even know where the. I'm looking.
How to present? Well, shut up talking and it'll show me.
Such a bossy piece of shit.
Oh no, I think it's going the other way. Shit. Is that better? I don't know.
That's better. That's better.
Yeah.
You tell him, Chad. This is not the Bob Vila fucking happy hour. We need. Is that bastard still around?
I don't know. Is she alive?
Like the 90s? Like I'm kind of dating myself there. I'm disappointed a little bit, even though it was funny. Yeah.
By the way, that's Urban Cowboy the musical, bitches. Matt Kavanaugh is a fucking musical legend god, and I would totally blow him.
Thank you for that information. That was very key to the story.
He was also Tony in the revival of West Side Story. I'm just saying.
Oh, the revival. Oh.
Hey, I got to keep up my gay card. Where's your gay card? Oh yeah, some guy just banged.
Maria, settle down, Maria. We're good. Fuck. Okay, so did it fall on the floor? I don't see it, guys. Kristen, was that from you?
Yeah, who was it from? Send us a super chat.
Stop it, you thirsty bitch. Christina, donate a super chat. Just join Patreon. Love your videos. Keep up. Thank you very much, Christina. Thank you for joining Patreon. I'm floored, blown away, completely humbled by the amount of acceptedness of that. But I cannot believe at how much that has worked, and your guys' support means the world to me. I love it. Thank you very much.
I'm also a patron, if you can believe that. Because the bitch won't send me the videos sooner like he used to. So he's like, just join Patreon for God's sake. It's only $5. I'm like, okay, fine.
Let me take my data plan to spend it hanging out with you. Fuck off.
Okay.
Kristen,
what else you got?
I assume that's from Kristen. Yes. Okay. So Kristen, I apologize.
It is from Kristen.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Pumpkin, go check the counter. Did you leave it on the box? That'd be something I would do, is wrap a present and then like leave like the who's it's from like out of the box and ship it. And it's like, oh shit, I was supposed to include that. It's not there. I mean, thank you very much, Kristen. I love it, and I can't wait to display it with all the other ones I've gotten. And it's awesome. Thank you very much.
So somebody asked me a question where Rick Head 530, Brent, how's the job situation? Rick, I can tell you two things. One, that I talked to the Ohio Gaming Commission. I finally had a nice chat with a lady who was not the lady I'd been talking to previously. And she was actually very nice to me and actually gave me some hope, because the casino itself, which is not controlling the application process, for those of you who don't know, I'm going through I'm trying to get an Ohio gaming license right now. It's taking a really long time. But the casino obviously wants me, but the Ohio Gaming Commission has to approve me. They have been totally tight-lipped up until now. Would not tell me a damn thing. Weren't being nice to me. Were really kind of shitty, honestly.
Up until now, I'm kind of curious. Get with the story, Madge. We got you.
And finally, they called me back after I left a message for the third time, and they said it was a different lady. And because I said, well, the casino said that after 120 days that the Ohio Gaming Commission usually doesn't issue a license for whatever reason. Which in my days,
and we're on day 600.
Basically, we're on day 180. So I said, so basically I asked her, I said, is that true? She said, absolutely not. She's like, I think the thing with you was that part of your records were from North Carolina, which of course my Army records are from North Carolina, and that's where I became addicted. So that's where my misdemeanor
record. Yeah. All right. That's a nice way to show it, but I got you. Felon.
No, I'm not a felon. So that's where I had my arrest from when I was doing drugs. And I told her, and she's like, it's a closed record state, so we couldn't get your records. She's like, so we just got them. She's like, I passed it off to another person, and she made me feel a lot more positive. And I basically gave her a little heartfelt speech at the end, which was totally true, by the way, and said, look, anything. I'm serious. Like anything that happened to me, like many people my age who were in the Army, I became addicted to prescription pills, opiates, and I've been clean for 13 and a half years. And I think that should count for something. And if you give me a license, I will not let you down. And so she seemed touched by that. And she said, if I don't hear from them in the next 2 weeks, to give them a call. So that's where I'm at.
I think people's past is in the past. And as long as they have served their time with, the law, I'm not holding that against them. I'm with you. I'm with you on that, Punk. And I wouldn't hire you because you're a lazy piece of shit. But I certainly wouldn't hold drug against you. That's what I'm saying.
So there's two questions. What drugs? They were opiates, painkillers. Number two, Brandon says,
candy corn and everything under the sun.
Right? Brandon says, what did you do in the Army? Brandon, I was a pharmacy tech.
Yeah. Front lines of battle? No. but will she have you believe that? No.
Please, I could have been called at any fucking moment. Like my number is right there with everybody else.
Big strong man. Oh, you're such a big strong man.
I'm just saying, like, just because I was smart meant I got a little further back on the line, but that does not mean if the shit hit the fan, I wasn't going.
I give you credit once every year. We're far away from Veterans Day, so I give credit.
That's true, you do.
Once a year.
Yes. I put my name on the dotted line, motherfucker.
Yeah, and you get
I'm talking to you.
Healthcare for the rest of your life, and I'm jealous as hell about it. So, but don't act like I'm not. I pay my taxes. I don't know you a goddamn dime.
That's the funny part. I didn't even realize I would get free healthcare for the rest of my life when I signed up to be in the Army. That was like number 29 on the list of reasons to join the Army. But now I'm like, oh, that's really cool, considering I know how much SDGuy pays for his health insurance.
Fuck you. I got nothing for that because I am jealous as hell about that. And he's like, you're gonna goddamn. Like I absolutely love that part about that, and I'm totally jealous about that. But good for you.
Two things. Thank you, Kathy. I appreciate that. James says, Brent, have you ever considered coming to Southern Indiana Horseshoe? James, I worked there up until a year ago for 6 years. What are you talking about? That's where I used to work.
James,
James, you're behind.
He's banned. He got I don't know. I got nothing. Let me read the card from Kristen, unless you want to talk to James some more. James?
No. Go ahead.
Okay. So, Kristen, you sent a $10 super chat. That's far too kind. So you could tell me what you wrote in the card. So maybe that was my ploy all along to lose the card, hoping that this would happen. I joke about those things, but I'm worried about people thinking that they're true because, again, registered at Sears. What Kristen says that she wrote in the card for that was, hi, SDGuy, you are 1 in a million, kitty. It's a pleasure to be your patron and support your crazy endeavors. Much luck and success always. Enjoy your gift, Kristen. And Kristen, I'm so sorry that your slip wasn't in there because you've been following up with me about your cards, to make sure that your gift came in regularly. And I know that meant a lot to you. And I'm so sorry that I don't have it. I apologize, Pumpkin. I hope you're not
No, no
disappointed.
problem. By the way, I will say that for those of you who haven't joined SDGuy's Patreon, I really give him compliments. But honestly, he's one of the most creative, if not the most creative YouTuber in the slot community.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely number one in that regard. Though.
I did not say.
You might leave it open for interpretation, but sorry.
I was trying to be nice. But
yeah, you were trying to be humble about it, but sorry, no, I'm taking that first spot there.
So you should definitely support him as much. He's always thinking of new things for you guys. He's always trying to think of something new that'll be fun for you guys that you'll enjoy. That's the best thing. So there you go.
I don't want her super chat to turn into like a fucking like infomercial or anything like that. Like I want this to be fun first. I don't want to be the person constantly saying hit that thumbs up button.
Oh no, we just talk about one time.
All right. I appreciate the plug. I appreciate the plug on Kristen's end and Brent, you taking it elsewhere. But I also want you guys to know that like just having you here is enough. I understand that not everybody can afford that. I absolutely understand that. I don't want this to be a pay to play kind of thing. I want everybody to be able to be involved in the chat, but I also feel that if they're patrons that they deserve a little bit up and beyond. But I really want you to know that they'll.
Yes,
you're not uncool. Well, you're not part of the cool crowd, but that doesn't make you uncool.
Chris says, and he's out of detention, by the way. I remember when he had the Easter basket at the casino. That was very creative. I agree. I like the Easter basket at the casino.
Do you know how many fucking old people looked at me and was like, "Who is this queer?" Because it's a glitter Easter basket. I mean, I went to town on that. All right, but I went to town. I swallowed my pride, and I hauled that glitter Easter basket all around the casino, broke those eggs for everybody, and zero shame. So yeah, no, it took balls to do that Easter basket thing, and that was fun as fuck. Mm-hmm. I can't wait to do it again. There's still plenty of eggs in that basket for use in the future because they're real eggs, and
right? Yeah. Yes,
mm-hmm. I'm excited actually. Okay, so we have another thing. Any more praise you want to say?
Oh, one more question before we move on. How many? So SDGuy's Locket Link Grand video dropped today. He hit the grand on Locket Link, and the question is, how many spins from when you inserted the cash until you hit the grand on today's video? I'm curious to know how long it took.
How many spins from inserting cash until grand on today's video? I believe that I put because I was having an amazing day at the casino, so. I feel like because for me to bet $10 on fucking Locket Link, a game that I hated, and I still hate, just because I won the grand does not make that a good game. It's a terrible game.
It's a terrible game.
I cannot believe how many people come to me and they're like, "Hey, you won the grand. You're so." It's like no, that's you don't judge slot machines based on if they pay you, Diana.
We love you, Diana.
I love it. And so, but I believe that I had put $100 in. I was doing $10 a spin. I lost it. Then I put one more in, and it was the second spin in. I believe that's what that was.
Okay.
But again, I was instead of shocked when it happened that like everything that happened in that time window is.
I forget, and I haven't watched the video because I watched it when you sent it to me. You actually did send this video to me because it was a really good video.
Yes, this bitch messaged me at 6 o'clock in the morning. He was sleeping when I first sent it, and you even had to call me. He was jealous as hell. I love that.
Well, it happened the night that I was in Indianapolis with my mom for the state speech tournament. I was like, I told my mom, and I was like, I was beside myself. Like, this really happened to you? Like, that would be like me winning the Progressive on Wizard of Oz. Like, that just does not happen. You know what I mean?
So we would probably become closer friends.
Yeah. So I couldn't believe it. And then refresh my memory. The grand is only in the middle, right? So did you have to hit another heart in order to activate it, or what?
The grand was the first heart, and then reel 4, and at that point I'm like, I mean,
oh my god.
Again, I mean
split second
that you're like,
right.
Well, fuck yourself. And I doubt I had the time to put my hand up and cover it up, which everybody loves. I know you do. Because I've hit the grand bat on a live stream, but I didn't hit any bats following it. But can you imagine hitting a bat on 1, the grand on 3, and then 4 and 5 are nothing? Ashes for
devastation. No
ashes. I assume that that's happened to people.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it has.
It has to happen, and it really means you were no closer to hitting the grand. Well, that's relative. I don't want to go down that because I'm like, no, that's kind of not true actually. But like that,
right.
That would be devastating. I can't even deal with it. and we'll get a little plug for Easy Life. Have you seen his bats, hat, scat, and crap video that he gets 5 bats in a row, so he gets to spin for 5 times and then fills up the screen? It's on a $5 bet. It's very impressive.
Okay.
And
so what do you get when you get the gift box or something, right? When you fill it up?
Drag Queen Jewelry gift box is what I call it. Yes. And he found a tiara. She's Miss.
Don't spoil it for me. I gotta go watch it.
Miss Gay New Jersey at large, which is for the big girls. Yeah, funny.
At large, definitely.
I don't think anybody not in the gay community would get that joke, but that was gold. God, he loves you. He said he talks about me breastfeeding, so he can take a seat. That was a good joke, though. That was funny.
I'm thinking about all the drag queens I know who have held the title of at large, Miss US of A at large. Oh my God, there was this one bitch. Oh my God, she was Mary. She was like,
because you would be Miss US of A New Jersey Classic, which is for the old bitches. Ha! Bam! I hate that pageantry bullshit.
Oh God, I used to love those.
That is some funny shade right there. That is some funny shade. God damn, tonight's good. I'm so glad you didn't. Brent was having a bad day before this, and so I convinced him to come because I was feeling feisty. I knew that I would get in a good mood, but yeah.
That's true. We have a $2 super chat from Victoria. Thank you, Victoria. Appreciate it and love you.
Victoria always sends super chats. It doesn't say much, but that's fine, Victoria. We appreciate you, pumpkin. She sent it because why? Reasons. All right, so let's get to this other gift. We're going to go a long time tonight. You folks are getting twice the show for half the price. I assume this is the box for the item. I don't know what that means. Do you know what that is? Is that something fancy? Am I about to open a cock ring or something?
No, hold it still. I can't see it. I don't know what that is. I honestly don't.
Oh my God! Now I know what it is. Hold
on. Hold it still. A solar charger?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Cute. Boy, she's gonna lose that in a heartbeat.
Go fuck off! I lost one of my drug dealer phones. And
all right.
Yeah, I know. All right.
While you're opening oh, go ahead.
Oh, this is fancy. This is like a regular. I thought it was kind of like a phone case or something, but it's the sun port thing.
Yeah.
This will be good for the next time I'm lost in a dirt road in Kansas. I'll be able to charge my phone number. This is really cool, actually.
Yeah, the case charges the phone. Isn't that special?
It came with a certificate of authenticity from the Skanklin Mint too. So then, hold on here. Now this is a USB things, so I can. It doesn't have a port for the iPhone, but that's fine because then I just put my iPhone cord in here and then plug it in my phone, and they're going to be expecting me to do 6-hour live streams and shit here going on us now. It's like I'll lose it. I was like, oh, I can't find it. That's so awesome. I appreciate that very much, and I get really annoyed with my car because as I drive to the casino, my phone actually uses up more battery than what the car charger port will charge in it. So it's always down 20% or something, and I find that really fucking annoying. Just thought you should know. But this is okay. So again, though, this didn't come with a thing. I don't think of who sent it. God damn it! What the hell?
Well, while you're looking for that, we have a $7.77 super chat from Dr. Venus. Can't wait for the group pool. Might need to buy the Brent dartboard so we can put the slot choices on that and throw darts to choose the slot for us.
Sold. That it. Because I've been because I can't bring myself to pay $70 for your fucking head on a fucking dartboard, but I want to do that so bad. I will not encourage you to do that, sir. But what I will say is, if you want to do that, and you may message me beforehand because I kind of really like that idea.
Yeah, he likes that idea. He tried to get me to do it. I'm like, I am not paying for you to throw darts at me, for God's sake. Come on, get with the program.
Oh, just think of your ego, you bitch. Just because I'm throwing darts at your face on a dartboard, you would just eat it up.
By the way,
we can do your real face if you want to. That's cheaper. I get it. That's fine. I'm good.
Apparently, there's someone in the chat, James, who thinks that he played blackjack against me when I was at Horseshoe, Indiana. That I took $2,000 from him. James, I'm so sorry if that's true. Actually,
well, then you can't play cards for shit. Girl, buy your money.
I did. I deal in high limit, and I deal every game but blackjack. Or sorry, every game but blackjack. Every game but craps. So it's possible I dealt to you, but not very likely. I didn't deal a lot of blackjack.
Why is it you took his money? Be proud of yourself for some reason. I hate CETs, so I'm like,
oh, I always
and I don't think dealers have any control over that because they don't. But
no, we don't.
I'm sure you get blamed for it a lot. So you're getting basically said you'll do $2,000, and I think you do. Pay him.
Yeah, we get blamed. Yes, exactly.
Which is really unfortunate. I mean, but you're more than happy to take credit for it when they win. And
thank you. So. Yes, we do.
One of the bastards from Queer Eye for the Straight Guy was playing with him, and he was so pissed off afterwards that he didn't get tipped. And I'm like, you fucking entitled piece of crap. I enjoyed that story.
Have I ever told you the story of how I cost a guy $1 million?
No, but we are ready to hear about it. Make sure you make it extra lengthy because the cockroach is hanging out and loves your long story.
Okay, so I was dealing 3-card poker, and for those of you who don't know, for a short time at Horseshoe Southern Indiana, just like Vegas, we had the $1 million bonus on 3-card poker, meaning that if you got a combination of ace, king, queen,
Jack, I already know where this is going.
9 of spades between your 3 cards and the 3 cards that the dealer holds, then you would win $1 million. If you got a royal flush of any other suit, it would be $100,000. Now, we had just given away, and I can't remember if it's spades or diamonds, but whatever suit it was, I'm thinking it's spades. We had just given away the $1 million about a month before. And the casino, I know, because remember, we were a small riverboat. We were not expecting that to happen. I mean, the odds of that happening are not very good. And but it happened. And so they gave away the $1 million once. And then about 3.5 weeks later, I'm dealing 3-card poker. And there's this guy. And
dealer, I got to call it before it happens. I'm so nervous.
It's not a dealer fuck up. No.
Oh, okay.
No, I was totally innocent on my part, but there were 3 players at the table. Player 1, player 2, player 3. Player 2 is the person I cost the $1 million because he had a royal flush. I'm sorry, royal flush. He had a straight flush. Is what I'm trying to say. He had a straight flush. He had queen of spades, jack of spades, 10 of spades. So he had a straight flush himself. Okay, so he was all happy about that. However, the guy next to him had ace of spades, king of spades, 9 of spades. However, that would have been my hand if the guy had gotten up to go to the bathroom, and I was the one who stopped him from getting up to go to the bathroom because we were about ready to change cards. I told him, I said, we only have 2 more hands. Why don't you stay and continue to play it out? And then dead. He was dead. I mean, this is a true story. This is true. I mean, if I would have let him get up, because the cards are already set at this point. I mean, they're in the machine ready to go. The third hand out is ace, king, 9 of spades, and the guy already has queen, jack, 10 of spades. If he's not there, it goes to me, and the guy wins $1 million. Can you believe that?
Be courteous, you fuck up. I would have been like, I understand what your story is. I understand it, and that is fucking amazing. But like, I don't know how he would take that. And how did $1 million loser take it?
Well, the thing is, he was kind of a dumbass, and this is the only part that's good about the story.
Even know. It was James. It was James. Hey, James, how you feel now?
I was far more incredulous than him because, of course, as Mackenzie says, I was thinking about the tip, and plus I mean, how many times do I get to deal something like that?
Share the tip with everybody else. Fuck
well,
them.
yeah, but who cares about that? I would have just liked to fuck I would have got to fuck Horseshoe in the butt again and give away another $1 million. They would have been because they took that out like 2 weeks later. Like they would have been.
She also likes the CET, folks.
They would have been so
Jax,
mad.
Are you watching? We're the employee.
I would have loved it. Oh my god! And the thing is, I did tell him, but I don't think he grasped exactly what had happened.
That was a dumb move, and I'm not surprised. You're so dumb sometimes. Like you open your mouth and you don't even think. You have diarrhea of the mouth. You don't even think about it. Because I would have kicked your ass if I didn't realize that. Like you should have been like, oh fuck. But that's an interesting story, dude.
Yes, it's. I mean, I don't tell it often because you have to really understand what's happening in order to appreciate the story.
I have never heard this story. I'm a little disappointed.
Yeah. Oh God, yeah. I think about that every once in a while when that comes up. Yeah, because people are like, "What do you do?" And I'm like, "Oh, I always think about that time when that happened." Because oh God,
yeah. I bet Low Roller knows the story though. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Fuck you. That's a great story. I love your actually dealing stories about the guy that got arrested and the guy that won like $100,000 and by the next year is broke. You know.
Right? Yeah, the guy who won the jackpot on Pie Gow and then gambled it all away.
Keeps it real, folks. Don't go nuts winning your Locket Link. You know, give it all to your parents and.
Yeah, for those of you who don't know, SDGuy gave they paid him in cash bricks that day. He gave $5,000 to his parents.
The bricks are in the video. They saw the bricks.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay. Well, he gave $5,000 to his mom. Like he just said, "Here, have it. Like it's for you." Yeah. Like I wouldn't give it to my fucking mom.
I know, you're a shitty
gamble it all away.
I did give it, and Rex was also the recipient of a brick of money in Vegas recently, and. It's so funny to get the text from him with it, like the picture of it, like it almost has a name. It's got like its own little stroller, and and he still has it, and he cuddles with it. I mean, I make that up, of course, that he's cuddling with it, but like it has this this effect on it, like he hasn't taken any of the hundreds out of it yet because it's all around a $10,000 band, and he almost doesn't want to do anything with it or put it in the bank or anything because he just loves it so much, but it's like worthless piece of paper if you don't do anything with it. But I just think that's adorable. I like that.
Right. Oh, by the way, I wanted to say really quickly while I'm thinking about this, because I see Joe hitting on Sam in the chat, from Sam from the UK, that we love.
Joe, the cockroach. He's no competition. He's fine. Don't go away. Have at it, sir.
I was going to say to Joe, I am with you on the whole J Money, like what the hell was he thinking about when he dyed his hair thing? This is the guy from the Big Jackpot channel. Is like hot guy, hot.
But then he went, the one that was cast to bring the average attractive level at positive.
But yes,
not gonna say. Give it that's what I'm saying.
So he's hot, but then he went and like dyed his hair and he did it like a total straight boy way, where like it's all like orange now, and like he why didn't he have some gay help him with that? Like
J Money.
Like it needed to be highlighted.
Maybe he had a straight guy help him with it to appear to the gay folk or something. Like that's what they needed. And so
I was beside myself when I saw it, because he used to be so hot, and he I wouldn't throw him out of bed now. But the hair has to go. It must go.
Who would you throw out of bed? Thirsty Thirsterson?
He lost a bet. Oh, he lost a bet? Well, that makes... He should have, fulfilled the bet, by going to a professional.
Roger rigged it to win, so...
All right. Well, I still love him. J Money, if you're out there, love you. Just say it. Call me.
Well, he's beaten Joe off by simply dyeing his hair, so I call it a win on J Money's part.
Yeah, well, that's true.
All
right.
Brent,
yes.
Good question from Chris here. What's the biggest hand you ever dealt, Brenty boy? And it was the $100,000 hand or no? What's the biggest winning hand you've ever dealt? You fuck up.
Well, it depends on what you're talking about. I mean, I dealt a $120,000 win on blackjack when the guy bet $120,000, and I also and a guy won $250,000 on a hand where he bet a plaque. 10 plaques, because each plaques were $25,000.
Are we talking plaque? Are those square chips that are so fancy?
Yeah. They're each one's worth $25,000. He bet 10 of them on baccarat on the banker, and so I had to take commission out of that, which that was fun. It was like 5%.
Meaning that the player had to lose part, or why was that fun? I don't get it.
Well, if you bet on the banker, you have to pay 5% commission,
right?
Because the banker's
I actually know of that, you piece of shit. Don't talk about me.
Right. So he had to pay $12,500. That's what he had to pay because he was betting $250,000.
It was annoying because you had to get out the calculator to figure it out, or what?
Well, yeah, and then he was, and that was an easy one, but he would also do these rainbow stacks where he would put every color in the rainbow, and then I would
notice how Brent is annoyed when he has to work or think.
Thank you. Yes. Well, part of it is that the thing is they know what the commission is because they're only concentrating on their bet, but I have 6 other bets in front of me, so I can't be thinking about theirs. So when I come to it, I've got to instantly do the math in my head, and then if it's something wonky, then I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake. And then if you fuck up, they're all too happy to tell you.
Poor Pumpkin. Oh, math isn't her strong area.
Hey, yeah, the guy. Actually, this guy's legit. The guy in the chat knows who he is. Rainbow Jim. Yes, he.
Rainbow Jim. Now there's a fucking name you can take to the bank. Oh my god.
No, yeah, I think I remember his name was Jim. I didn't know the rainbow part, but I mean that sounds legit. It's an Asian guy.
It's probably James over here. He fuck. Well, I guess he's talking about in the third person. I guess I don't know.
Yeah, well, obviously it's not a big stretch to think that the mini-bot player is an Asian because that's all people that play mini-bot basically.
Oh, apropos.
Yeah, I know, right? Oh, yeah. But no, for real, that's it. If you're talking about the biggest jackpot that I ever dealt, though, that was on PyGao, where the guy won like $313,000 on the last progressive PyGao jackpot that we had. And as I've told that story to SDGuy, that same guy, he started playing in our high limit area quite a bit after that. And
because she thought she was fancy.
Yeah, she thought she was fancy. Right, and she was like a $10 player up. I mean, it's a guy. He was like a $10 player up until then. But then when he hit that $313,000 jackpot and we closed out that game, he gave it all back over the next year and a half.
It happened, but I just want to point out though, like when it comes to genders, we say she, like with your
right.
male,
I say she, it's really he.
Don't be offended because first of all, I'm not going to stop saying that, and second of all, like it's not meant to be offensive. So
right, I'm trying to
context matters.
I was just trying to explain it to the chat.
Yeah, because I know I've done it so many times though. They're like, "How did you know I was a female?" And I was like, "I don't." The point is that it doesn't matter. Like, that's how we talk. But people pick up on that and everything. But okay, so I want to first of all, like, we kind of got squirreled off there, which I like.
Okay, we squirreled.
We squirrel. Whoever said again though, there wasn't anything in there, so I'm kind of concerned that there's like somebody getting into what do they call it? Porch robbers? What are porch pirates? Where they steal Amazon packages and shit.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm talking
about? Well, if you sent this to SDGuy, like speak up in the chat and let us know.
Well, maybe they're not here, bitch.
Oh well, they may not be here.
Obviously, Kristen spoke up, and so maybe they're not here. But anyways, moving on. Thank you, whoever sent that. I apologize if I'm missing the thing, so.
Kathy wants to know how we met. Would you like to tackle that one?
I don't want to relive that because I don't want to relive the day that I regret. Brent, we met through YouTube, of course, and
right.
I was talking shit on his videos because this was at the time he only played one fucking machine. I bet you can't guess what that is.
What was that machine, guys?
The machine that she's not the king of, first of all, but she thinks that she is. So whatever. But Easy's coming for your gig on that one though. You better back her off. Mm-hmm.
I never knew that Easy was such a fan of Ruby Slippers. I just thought he liked to play it over at Paylines, like when they were doing the demo thing. But like he's really like a fan of it. Like I was sort of like impressed.
A degenerate being a fan of a slot machine.
It really is.
Imagine that. Okay. I'm surprised. You know good and goddamn well that I want to find one of those Ruby Slippers machines, so I can do one line times 12, which is hard to find because usually they're forced bets at lines, but you can find it with the line still available, and it's gonna piss him off. I can't wait.
I wanted to ask, so is the nickel denomination Ruby Slippers still at Bellagio? Can people tell me that in the chat?
I feel like we looked for that, and I don't know.
Maybe they can tell us if it's
that
there.
one you can play less lines on, and
only answer if you know. Don't just like if you were there 3 years ago.
Regardless, I ain't taking it until somebody shows me a timestamp with a photo of them sitting in front of it saying, "Fuck Brent." Now watch. I'll get one tomorrow with somebody doing that instead of like, "Look, Brent."
Do you want to take this super chat?
You can get the penis. Go ahead for it.
Dr. Venus.
Oh my God! Yeah, I'm sorry. I was like, just like.
So do you want to go ahead and read it?
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a little round of applause to Dr. Venus, who has apparently ordered the dartboard. It'll be here in 4 to 5 days. The group poll is in 10 days. Now there's going to be more people that come. And we're gonna Tanacon the Prairie's Edge because so many people are going to show up. They're going to have to shut it down because I guess we're going to be using your dartboard to choose slots. I don't know how we'll make that work because I can't imagine like hooking it up to the wall in the casino and like throwing. Now I'm kind of like, how am I going to make that work? Because I want to.
Yeah.
Doctor. First of all, thank you very much. I'll have.
Does it come with? Can I ask a dumb question? Does it come with darts?
That's that's probably not a bad question. So, Penis, let me know if it doesn't come with darts. I'll pick some up on the way there.
They're harder to find than you think.
It's legit. It's legit. Fucking remotes don't come with batteries. That's a bunch of bullshit. Wow, that kind of like changed things. So I'm thoroughly excited to be. Yes, but Brent, what are you reading?
I'm reading the chat because I wanted to know if the Ruby Slippers machine was still there. But Adam thinks it wasn't. He said I didn't see it when I was there a few weeks ago, but that doesn't sound very convincing to me.
Yeah, Adam, we're not real trusting of you and your knowledge of Slotforge yet. You're good, but you still have some proof. You still got some proof to do. She's the one that walked up to open the vault and had never played it, didn't know how it worked or anything. So yeah, no, you've got some work to do. I'm not saying you're wrong, but you're usually pretty good. But you're
yes,
not.
Marina, you're late as shit. We've been on here for an hour. Where the fuck have you been?
You missed Brent's dick pic. Good job.
You missed a lot. You need to go back and watch this shit. This is one of our best shows.
There's far too many viewers here for her to know. I was like, no, that would have cleared the room. He didn't show his dick pic. We're good.
Okay, so Two-Armed Bandito, who I do trust, says the Ruby Slippers is at the Cosmo and the Aria, but I do not see the Bellagio amongst the things he listed.
I also trust him as far as Cosmo goes because I trust Diana's knowing of that, and she did say that, but fuck Aria.
and Red Rock. But the last one I played at Red Rock, the volume wasn't working, which I almost refused to play it.
You should like that. Should be a no to the no.
Yeah,
that music's everything.
My Pachinga, $5 super chat. Who's the lucky Russian hat wearing degenerate who won $16,000? Unbelievable, Brian.
I don't know who that might be.
I think it was 17,000 actually, but probably 16 after taxes. I don't know.
We can round up, you bitch. Oh fuck. That would be me, Pachinga. And by the way, where have you been, sir? I try not to follow up with Brent. Wake up, get that.
Sorry, I'm just gonna keep yawning. Sorry.
Just sit on a Coke then. I don't care. You know. I don't like to follow up with people when they're kind of absent from it because I feel like sometimes people take a break from this thing because it can you can get yourself wrapped into slot videos and stuff like that. So if you disappear, it's not. I hate for you to think that like I've just gone on and I haven't noticed you being gone or anything. I don't follow up with you out of respect that I don't want to
okay.
Take you away from your quiet time or your.
By the way, so Two-Armed Bandito says that they don't have it at Bellagio, and I have to tell you guys that along with my Ruby Slippers jackpot, which I've never released, which I should one day. You think I'd get around to it?
Are you kidding?
I also have my birthday bash where I put $1,000 into the Bellagio Ruby Slipper nickel denomination and bet max. Remember that?
I want you guys to know when we get together for slotting, Brent, you get no videos. I'm taking all of them. And I don't think that you'd have a problem with that actually, because I'm totally legit in my fucking like refusal of you taking
Okay, well I will move it along, but I was just getting ready to move everything along, and then the apocalypse hit with YouTube.
There is no apocalypse, bitch. That's all in your fucking head. That's called lazy.
Okay,
Seriously though, like if we get together, you are not getting any of them. I'm putting that out there now because I can see you try to fight me when I fucking tell you. So
I will move better.
I'm legit in my request here because I would like to slot with you again, but I don't want you to think that I'm fucking greedy or it's like no, this is not greed. This is just
I will
fucking,
get the ones with me and you up right away. So Matt says $2 super chat. How big was the clue hit? I don't understand what that means. The clue hit
$1 million. Going forward, you are not getting any videos with me when I'm around. So if we need to break this friendship up, let me know because I don't clue hit. I don't know what clue or video you're talking about. They're all up.
Yeah, I know. I was like, what?
Why don't you go ahead and check that out, Matt? But I appreciate the super chat, pal.
I'm trying to think of your biggest clue. Jackpot.
My biggest clue win was $3,000. The full screen of.
Yeah. Sorry. Duh. Yeah. Okay. Sorry.
Well, I don't know. You say duh, but then I'm like, because I got 4 hand pays. I got a billiard room hand pay. I got.
Yeah, but they weren't close to that. I mean, they were like one was like.
Oh, I'm sorry. My $1,600 was just pennies to you, you fucking asshole.
They were in like the $1,200 to $1,700 range, right?
What about Mega Vault? Bam.
That's over that. Okay.
Not by much. I won't ruin the surprise. It's what I will say is Fancy Fancerson over here landed a 5 of a kind easy. You ain't got no 5 of a kind, poor pumpkin.
Who did what?
Easy's Mega Life or Mega Vault jackpot was without a 5 of a kind. Isn't that crazy? Like those are all 4 of a kinds.
Oh yeah. Oh yes. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, yeah. Let's go ahead and point that out. There you go. I'm trying
Oh
to help you.
yeah. No. I did. That was kind of the bummer actually because I don't think he got
I don't
five
know
of
that it
kinds
was
on
the
anything.
bummer, but I mean, the volatility of that machine is just astronomical. But like, it speaks volumes to the impact that even fucking 4 of a kind has. It's crazy.
Oh yeah, that's true. I was bitter because he didn't get like even like aces or something. I don't think he got 5 of a kind on. I'd have to go back and look, but I know there were no 5 of a kinds on any premium symbols.
He didn't. Yeah, no, he ain't got no skills.
Okay, no 5 of a kinds. They said. All right.
You know what? Why, folks? Because you rushed his bonus. Exactly.
Exactly. Thank you very much.
Bam. Yeah, you need to enjoy that shit and just fucking revel because you enjoy yours. I'm correct? I think right. Like because I think Cindy wanted to hit the button or mentioned it, and you're like, no, let's just fucking revel this.
No, she did not. No, we were both living our best lives.
Good. I oftentimes I need to remind myself of that, and there's been far too many that I've rushed or whatever.
And the difference between Easy Life's jackpot and our jackpot is that his you could see coming a mile away. I mean, he had the multipliers locked by like the 3rd spin, so you knew that mega wins were ahead. Whereas with me and Cindy going into the last spin,
don't ruin it, you dumb bitch.
I'm just saying that we had nothing. Nothing was guaranteed. Yes, and then the whole shebang hit in 1 spin, which I can't even believe.
You ruined your video. You're so dumb.
Oh please, whatever.
It's gonna be amazing. We can follow up with it later. It's an amazing video, dumb bitch.
Bye.
Easy. You got problems. Okay, we got another one here. Happy birthday.
All right.
Guy. It says open this after you open my present. Spoiler inside. Okay, so that I've had these before where they're like, do this first, and these are fun. I appreciate it.
All right, so you're opening a present. I'm narrating.
Brent's laugh, the hyena laugh. I love it.
I have my old man laugh.
I'm glad you called it that because I feel like I did that a few times, and Nate tells me to take your medicine. Fuck you, Nate.
Oh, wait, did he call you the old man? Oh, yeah, he called you the old man laugh, right?
Yeah,
and he's like,
yeah, and I didn't.
Oh, and you did not like that. But I recognize that my laugh does sound like an old man, though.
What in the hell? Oh, can you? Okay.
It's a CD. Like it's there's a glare. Tilt it. Tilt it the other way. The other way. Okay. Volume All-Star Alpo Boy EP. I have no idea what this is.
Well, I have a feeling that this is probably just some shade, which I appreciate shade more than anything in the world. So because I go to the gas station and it's really trashy, but I totally own that, right? The gas station slots.
I love that people know that that's a real thing now because a lot of times people did not know that was real.
Oh, I know, and I like it's not the most absurd thing to me. Like in Vegas, they're everywhere.
It's amazing to me.
Yeah. I don't get that, but I totally love that because it's part of my brand. The trashing is part of my brand. Let's go to the gas station, fill up, get our free car wash and some slots. But every time I walk in there, though, it goes by the aisle that has Alpo in it, and I believe that originally came from me throwing shade on you, saying, Brent, get your Alpo, pass it on, it's become part of my brand. I'm just glad you didn't send a fucking can of Alpo in the mail because I know that that's coming. Yeah, Brent for gifts, he gets fucking roses and gift cards, and I get fucking Alpo and. Brent, you do have a gift for that. Some gals gave me that I went up and got, and I'm very excited to give to you. In person.
Very cool.
Very looking forward to that. Volume All-Star, like I guess it's a CD of music or something. I think they just send it just to throw shade because they're assholes. But maybe they sing this. I don't know. Alpo Boy. The name of the song is Alpo Boy.
Well, while you open that, my Pachinga $5 super chat. Oh, that's right. It was SDGuy's birthday, 35th. I think 45th. I'm guessing my Pachinga. So nice try there, trying to suck up to the boss. There's my old man laugh.
Is that some really backward shade saying that he thinks that I'm really 45 or 30 or something?
I was correcting him, going, "You're really 45."
I'm gonna kick his ass. Fine, you can throw $5 super chat shades all you want because I'm down for that. They were sending them left and right to throw shade at Easy Life on my birthday, and I'm like, I'm fine with that. You can do that all you want. I'm good.
$6 super chat from Chicago's finest. Are you really the finest? Because I would like to know. Just sending this to say hello to the best and most creative slot channel out there. Easy life slot jackpots.
I actually didn't see it, and so I was like, Brent looks like he's trying to take credit for all this, and then he fucking throws an easy life, and that was very well done. I appreciate that. Thank you very much, Chicago's finest. You're absolutely right. I will give it to Easy that his when he did the live stream where he got shut down or whatever. That was by far one of the most brilliant moves I've ever seen. I loved it. So, he's second best, or maybe, but yeah, I'll share the title. Holy shit, this is long.
Oh my god.
It's not much, but I thought you would get a kick out of the Alpo Boy CD. I absolutely am going to listen to it. I think my vehicle has a CD player. I think so. You should have sent me a record. If you have a hard time with my YouTube handle, oh, this is okay. I know who this is from. Blah. I thought I would tell you that the story of where it came from. Back in the day when computers were still fairly new and we got our first one, everyone said never use your real name. Oh, this okay. So the handle. Okay, gotcha. We came up with their username for their husband and for me, Jackie. Yeah, and is the name of the track. When I was a kid growing up on the farm, specifically when we made by the Cleveland Tractor Company. I wanted you to know that you are my favorite slot channel and the only one I support on Patreon. Thank you for everything you do. I thank you for hours and hours of entertainment. It never failed to make me laugh. Happy birthday. And I kind of avoided saying the username there because I wanted actually to bring you up. This person reached out to me because Brent's what the hell is this thing? A podcast or interview or whatever really touched them and helped them through some stuff. And I got an email from this week asking how to get a hold of Brent so they could get the third installment or something. I don't know. You guys haven't even shot the third installment, right?
No, we did. I've done 4 actually.
But the third and fourth aren't out.
No, they're out. I gave it. I sent him the link for the third one. Yeah.
Well, perfect.
No.
I thought that it was coming summer of 2019 or something. like the Mega Vault video. Bam!
Right. Bam!
But they reached out to me and I like it really just is, and I get this enough, or but it's really special when something that you do or something that you don't even know the impact that it has in somebody else's life to help them through whatever situation they're in or going through or whatever. And his video of him, because I really respect Brent for opening up and not hiding, having skeletons in the closet, and that helps somebody through something. And Brent, you're still a piece of shit, but you're not a big piece of shit. And it was really important that Brent knew that, I guess, and could help this person seek that out, because I appreciate you letting me know that. And it's sometimes that the haters get to you, but then you think about the people that are on kidney dialysis, and it helps them through that stuff. And
yeah,
Brent, it's awesome. And
oh, you're so sweet, kitty. I love you.
Well,
let me read this really quickly before we forget. We had a $5 super chat from Kevin Miles. SDGuy, you are so fun to watch and are awesome. Brent, you could be awesome if you posted a video once in a while. So thank you, Kevin. I was going to tell you guys that what SDGuy is talking about is part 2 of my interview on the Terrence Show, where I talked about basically getting through addiction and how it hit me, and how it reached out and grabbed me, even though up until then I was like a total goody two-shoes and never thought that I could become an addict. I really honestly didn't. I mean, I never even drank alcohol, for God's sake. How the fuck am I going to become an addict?
Loser!
And then it happened, and then you think that your life is going to go in one of two places. Either you're going to die or you're going to end up in jail. And then when I saw that there was a third path that was open to me, I tried to share that with as many people as possible. And then I've had so many people who, like, there's a point in time in the interview where I talk about how addiction is a disease, like literally, and I described the physical changes that happen in your body as as addiction is happening to you. And a lot of people don't get that. They just think you're weak-minded, that you can beat it if you just say no. And that's like, because that puts all the blame, like, let me ask you guys this. When somebody has diabetes type 2, do you ever say like, oh, well, you should just try to, it was all your fault for eating all the food you did? Or no, you send them to the doctor and they put them on some meds. They may try to, adjust their diet a little bit, but they try to help them. The same thing that goes with addiction, that, it's not about blaming the victim. It's about blaming the disease, and the disease is real and it's present. And there are physical changes that happen in your brain chemistry when addiction grabs a hold of you. And some people it's like a lock and a key, and it just fits so easy. It fits like a glove. And other people, not so much. And the people that it does fit easily, then it just can destroy their life and the people around them. And the people around them are like, why can't you stop? And so in the interview, I talked a lot about why those people can't stop and what you can do to support them. And I think it made a lot of people, because I know some people lost their significant others or daughters or sons to addiction, or they're in jail or something. And they wrote to me and they told me, that I felt guilty up until I listened to your interview. And now I blamed them. That was the worst part. There were some people who lost their son or daughter and they blamed them up until they listened to my interview, and they said that I really touched them. And that honestly was like the best thing in the world. So we don't ever get serious on this show, but I'm going to put in the link for you guys. If you've never heard it before.
Share that link, Brent, please. I shit on Brent, and we, busted his balls, because that's how we develop our friendship. That's how we communicate. Other people don't get it. I'm fine with that. That's fine. We get it. He gets it. And, but I will never not applaud you for how open you are about your past. And that when Brent and I first met in Vegas, in the back of the limo that Diana rented for us, and we all went to the Vegas sign. I remember having the conversation with him about his pill issues and stuff like that, and he was so open. I just remember, like, that was like the moment that I was like, wow, I cannot believe how, like, I don't know, but I remember that very, very well. And you tried to put your hand on my leg, and I was like, no. But no, I will always applaud you for that, and I love that you help that person go through their issues.
Excellent. I'm sorry, I'm trying to put the link in the chat right now, but all of a sudden the window closed on me, so I'm trying to bring it back up. But yeah, that's so that's what happened. So I will put in the link. I'll put in the chat if you guys want to learn a little bit more about addiction, and especially if you're a pain kit. Opiate person, or it's touched some part of your life, then you can maybe learn a little bit about it and not blame the people around you who might be suffering for that. Okay.
There you go. Yeah.
All right.
I well done, Brett. Yeah. Thank you for sharing that.
You're quite welcome. I don't know what's up with my computer. That's so weird. It just all of a sudden started like going berserk.
Are you looking at porn while you're doing this?
I know, you would think I was or something, but
I usually do, and I'm usually right.
I am sort of incredulous. Like, why is it? I'm getting the pinwheel of doom. For those of you who are fans of Big Brother,
what in the fuck?
Where it's
like the Wheel of Death.
Yeah, the Wheel of Death. Exactly, it's the Wheel of Death. That's what's happening. No, when your computer is slow, when your Mac is slow and it does the little wheel thing, it just cycles.
Let's call it the Wheel of Death. I like that name for that. I actually get really annoyed at that thing because I need a new computer because it's so full of porn.
Right.
It gets really annoying. Yeah. The little gay pride wheel, because it's rainbow, right?
Exactly.
All right, kiddies.
Let me go here. I'm just going to
Jennifer
go here
said
because
that car charger, was that? I thought it was going to be like a different charger, but maybe not.
I don't know if it was Jennifer or not.
I'm
not sure.
Because I'm kind of concerned that the tag on this one didn't say anything like Jennifer. So like I'm wondering if my dad hijacked your gift or if it's
Jennifer. If it was you, speak up.
Because she has been following up with me about her gift, and it's Jennifer. You said the solar thing. Yes, it was Jennifer. Okay, good. And now not, because I thought that was somebody else, and I was like, oh my god, her gift still isn't here. She's gonna be so fucking pissed. Thank you very much, Jennifer. I am so. I actually think that this is going to be incredibly useful. I'm really excited, and now when I'm stuck hibernating on the side of Dollar General, I know that I can always use this to keep the car and stuff. Yeah.
Apparently, we have 2 super chats in the middle of our sob story there, so I must have missed something.
There was no sob story. I don't know what you're talking about. Fuck you.
I can't. I'm having trouble with my computer, so if you can scroll up to make sure.
All right. You can tell me you're an ancient, queerling. All right, so we have Mackenzie with a $1 super chat. SC helped me a lot with my mental health. Thank you very much, and the mental images of you in the bathtub with your ham wallet have also helped me. Yes, thank you very much, Mackenzie. I love having you. I love your. I love you. There we go. Bill McCardle, $5 super chat, who's a patron. Thank you very much, sir. Are you going to G2E? And by the way, did you ever check the machine I asked predetermined? Right. Hold on. And by the way, did you ever check that machine I asked predetermined? Right?
I think is he asking a question? Yeah, it must be.
He is, but I'm at a loss for what. Can you refresh my memory? And because I drink, I'm at a loss for what machine you're talking about predetermined. So I believe is a slot tech, and I'm actually looking forward to hopefully meeting you someday, sir, because I have many questions for you, and I am not at a loss for what that was. I don't plan on going to G2E. Maybe you can meet this piece of shit there if you can get him out of the bar first. That's a joke. He doesn't drink, but he went and spent G2E at the bar last year, or the last time we went, and was a douchebag about it. But you do you, pumpkin.
Okay. I think I can finally hear. I wasn't able to do it before, but now I can. So I'm putting the link to that interview in the chat if you guys want to see it. Oh, yeah. And I'll put it again at the end just in case. Sorry, I couldn't do that before. Finally, I was able to do it.
And I will put it in big, bright letters, and I'll even put it in the description, and I will I've always been anti like that link in the past, simply because I'm annoyed that there's no real benefit in it for Brent, but silly me, throw a shot. Oh, well, Brent gets his ego stroked by this, so I was like, I got it. But I wish Brent would take his story and do something for himself with it instead of letting everybody else run around with it like me.
Well, I get paid. I mean, I get paid by them, so there's that.
I got you, Pumpkin. I do. I got you. But I don't, and so therefore I'm like, oh shit balls. No, that was a long podcast, and I have yet to move on to tour number 1. But I messaged Brent afterwards, and I was like, "It's riveting. It is riveting. We give you shit about your storytelling because you go on and on and on, but you clearly had practiced that story or something, because I had goosebumps. There's some good parts in there.
The HIV story, I had told that one before.
Don't tell them anything. Well, now they're going to think you have HIV.
I don't want to spoil it.
Which is fine, by the way. There's a stigma, yada. No,
right, there's a stigma. Right. No, you guys can listen to the chat. Just consider the context that I was thinking about possibility of having HIV, back before PrEP, back before protease inhibitors, basically when it was a death sentence. And for most people,
you're ruining the good parts of the story when you say that. That's why I never brought that up. And then don't.
Well, they can listen to it. I'm not telling them anything about what happened.
But if they know the end of the story, they won't get goosebumps, because I felt like I knew the end of the story. I was like, where is he going with this? Like it was so good. Yeah. Brent, you should see how tall the corn is across from Prairie's Edge. I'm actually going to be operating the blowjob shack.
I would love to come out.
I feel like that video is on locked because of the redo of Casino Realness. So not nearly enough people know the cornfield story. So you don't get that joke, but it's hilarious. I'm going to redo those episodes, and you'll be back on board. But long story short, you tell the story. Oh God.
Oh, I honestly I don't remember it. I guess I told it to you, and I'm like, I forget which part you're referring to.
Brent has done things in places you can't even imagine, and every time I bring this up, I'm surprised you haven't developed another one for me. But I was driving through Kansas, lost in the cornfields, and all of a sudden it comes up about how Brent used to blow guys in the cornfield. I'm like, of course you have.
I mean, that's the only place we could go. I mean, it was secluded. Just saying.
Fuck off, you classy broad. Come on. You're a hoe. That's what makes makes it funny. And I get it that you had nowhere else to go, but you have no fuck off. All right, I don't need mental images, and that's why I always don't like bringing it up. But remember, I was on the phone with you, and I was through this town, and I encountered the town sheriff, and it was like 10 houses.
Yes.
I mean, Kansas is scary. Fuck Kansas, and I have not been back since. But I have a feeling that I will make it back sometime, because if these group polls go well, you know good and goddamn well that I kind of think it would be fun to host from there. Now, if you're from Kansas and you show up, do not be pissed when I talk shit about Kansas, because everything I say is true. But I went back for you. Deal with it. Fuck Kansas.
Yes. Fuck Kansas.
Yeah.
God damn it.
I'm still mad about that story. Remember the shopping mall casino with no name or whatever?
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah,
that was good time there.
Oh my God. It wasn't fun at the time, but when I got out of there, like looking back, I was like, this is gonna make a really good story. God. But the slots were terrible. And so the addicts like Easy Life just fast forward through all the good stuff, me bitching you out and getting just frustrated with life. And yeah, you guys are assholes, but thanks, Easy. All right, here we got a polka dot bikini here for Brent, I'm sure. Brent, don't even start about how you actually have one of those. I'm sure you do. I sent, so Easy Life hit me up and asked me for pictures of you for so we could do the milk carton thing, because
right.
I'm gonna go to for that. So I did include with that your ass pic, and
oh my God,
he was very appreciative of that until he comes back to me and he's like, what is this on his ass? And I'm like, because I am ashamed that I know, but it's kind of like you can't see it and like not question that.
Right.
And then I had, yeah. And I'm sorry that I bring that up, because now they're like, how have I seen Brent's ass? And it's like, it's burning my brain. Brent has a Brent, you have something on your ass. What's on your ass? Besides,
when I was in the army, I got a tat. I know. I'm like trying to blame it. And I was
he says I'm haunted for life, and that was my goal.
I know, right?
I haven't sent that to Diana yet. I will. She's still getting over the dick pic, but I'll make sure to send it to her.
I got a tattoo of it was like if a woman put on like some big red lipstick and like kissed your skin, like with all the cracks and everything in it. That's what it looks like.
Trashy set of red lips on his ass. Like, the only thing that would have been trashier is if you put your name, like YOUR name, on your ass.
Yep.
Classy broad, that Brentster. Yeah, I told Easy that since your ass has become cottage cheese and it's gotten bigger, it looks like a big vagina. No. Well, this is too fun. So you can't go into hiding, bitch, because then I got to come find you. And Easy Life gets to take advantage of it. But this is fun. Yeah, he has and I didn't know about it until I don't know. Again, Brent likes to torture me, so he sends me a picture of him like sunbathing at some nude resort or something. I was like, yeah.
Did I?
You did. I've got it. I sent it to Easy. All I did was search Brent in my computer, and the escort picture comes up, and the one with you and the big eyes that I use for the dartboard, and then I'm like, oh fuck, of course that picture's in here, because I keep my receipts for the future when you piss me off.
Right. I thought I had sent you a picture of me.
The dick pic isn't in there. I'm sure I could find it if I wanted to, but I don't.
Okay, I didn't realize that was the one.
His cottage cheese ass. You know exactly what I'm talking about, and that's fucking hilarious. Oh, she's offended now because she's got a.
Oh my God! Yes. Oh, I'm so offended. Yes. Thank you.
Oh, she's tired. We better get the show on the road, folks. Okay, so we got another one here. I'm sure you watching me open my gifts is very riveting for you because they're not yours. For fun. You want to plug your address so people can send you shit?
No, they don't need to send me shit. What? What the fuck? I don't mean.
They want to.
They want to send me shit.
You're so famous. Look at all the people we have just talking shit back and forth. If we were at the casino right now, we would be trending.
I know, right? Just like a Big Brother trending.
You slept until like 3 p.m. today. What's your problem?
No, I slept until like 9 because the folks wanted to get up and go to the casino early. By the way, I went to the casino the last 2 days. I wanted to tell you guys that we've been getting like $30, $40, $50 from a casino, Belterra Park, here in the area. I think somebody earlier asked where in Ohio.
Big winners.
Go to game. Yeah. Well, for real. So, honestly, I've been trying to save money, and obviously I haven't been putting money into YouTube lately. So, videos. I haven't been uploading videos, so my income on YouTube has gone down. I guess that's what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
I know, right?
I know.
You don't say. And so,
So I was trying to find ways to just gamble, and I hate the thing about living here is that there's so many casinos around, and it's very easy to go to the casino and just lose like $200, $300, $400, and that's getting really fucking old. Okay, so me and the folks have decided, because I live relatively close to my parents, to go to the casino and only use our free play. So we go in together 50-50, even though like I have more free play than my mom does because I'm a total
you
degenerate.
fucking asterisk that point. I knew about that, but I was like, he's gonna say that. Yep, there you go.
Well, yeah, right.
You're so fancy. We got you.
I'm fancy, exactly. So we have gone the last 2 times. We went on Sunday and we went today, and each time we had about 50, I think 60, and then $50 in free play. And what? Somebody said something shitty. I gotta go. Look. What the fuck?
7 more days till the 20th, which I love that joke. I think it's so fucking.
Well, Joe, it's not gonna be very much this time.
Well played. Keep going. I'm sorry.
But yeah, I do love that joke too. I do love that joke because SDGuy even made a joke about it on his stream. It was like the 21st, and he was like, I'm here at the casino, and it's the 21st.
Although, like, I feel like people feel like it applies, but the ones that get really annoyed by that joke, they're the ones that it's true about.
Oh yeah, the ones that get annoyed are the ones that it's true for real. Like I don't even bat an eye because I'm like, fuck it, I could give 2 shits. But like the people that get pissy about it, yeah, they're the ones who they're waiting with the the eagle eye, waiting for the Google check to come in. So they're asking what's SDGuy's address. So do you know what your address is?
I do. It is on my Facebook. Go for it.
It's on your Facebook page. So.
Yes. The only reason I say that is because I feel like if you really want to send me something, or the pipe bombs and the anthrax, they won't make the effort to like find it or whatever. But if you really want to send something love and everything,
right?
That's how. Yeah.
Oh, I forgot to tell you. So anyway, like I said, we've been playing free play. We've been playing basically minimum bet because my mom she likes to play. She doesn't like to go to the casino and like leave after half an hour. So we actually played China Shores the other day when she suggested an Asian game out of nowhere. I don't think she's ever played China Shores in her life.
Getting out of her King of Africa roots, so that's
the truth. And we first of all, this guy that was sitting next to us said, hey, make sure you get that $40 out of there because it owes $40. So make sure you get my $40 out. $40 out of it.
If you're watching now, detention.
Right. And then about like 10 spins in, and this is like incredibly rare. I tried to impress upon my mom that this does not happen very often. On 30 cents, we won $105 with like a full screen of fucking turtles on China Shores. Like we were missing one on the third reel. But we got a full screen. And the guy next to me,
you would put it in the thumbnail, so I'm sorry.
I know. Well, I wasn't even recording because it was live play. And then it was live play and it was 30 cents. So come on, Mary. What the fuck? I'm
very proud of you, Brent, but you should have been recording, you piece of shit.
Okay. Well, the guy next to us sees that we've won, and he's like, there you go. I told you to get my $40 out of there, and you got a little bit extra for yourself. That's what he said.
Oh, my God. Okay, we need to do a show about the fucking pet peeves of people at the casino because that guy I would have made him cry. Oh, my God.
I was just like, well, he obviously wasn't being serious, but it felt to me like there was a little bit of seriousness to it.
He was pretend joking or whatever to get you to like guilt me the fucking tip or whatever. Because I've encountered Shonda at the casino. That's what we call Shonda, by the way. I can't. Go, keep going.
Yeah, no, he did, and I was just like, "Oh yeah, thank you." I'm all trying, and he keeps going on about the fact, like, "I knew that if I got off it was gonna hit," and I'm like, "Dude,
this is just like pearl earrings. Like, why are you such a pussy? This is pearl earrings, bitch. Like, stand up for yourself, you bitch."
Well, I didn't want to cause no trouble, so we just got up. I'm like, we can't do better than that. Come on. So we waited about another 2 minutes later, and then we just got up and left. So we moved on to it
because you all. I don't want to reveal the thing we've been working on. But we're gonna show in the future. I don't want Easy Life to take our idea because he's fucking thirsty as fuck. But Brent and I are working on a video together. And Brent shot his part of it and pissed off his neighbor, and
really badly.
You can tell that Brent just sat down and took it, just like when he got shut down by the security guard, which of course I love because then I won by default at that point. But we need to put you up, Mary.
Moving on.
All right,
Yeah.
moving on. You know I'm right. That's right. Oh,
Yeah,
fuck.
that's a good story. I'm looking forward to the day when we were able to tell that story because something happened to me in the casino that had never happened to me before, and I was sort of incredulous when it did. Like, I can't, like, are you serious? Like that kind of thing.
Yeah. We will talk about that another day. Remind us to have a pet peeves live stream someday because I got things to say. I'm Jazz Master, and I got things to say. So I opened the box here, Brent, and I'm hold on. I gotta pull out my fucking thing here, and I see this, and I'm like, somebody sent me fucking Alpo, but it is not Alpo. It is a can of olives, and it says because you once said they make everything better. So I appreciate the olives, but I was like, oh, this bitch. I was like. Sorry, it wasn't about you, Brent. Quit checking your checks, you sack of shit.
Sorry, can anybody tell me who is a fan of Big Brother, who Scotty's going to nominate? I'm trying to find that out.
Pretty bird.
I'm sorry.
You told me you were turning the phone off.
Well, I did, but then
I called that one from the beginning. I was like, there's no way he's turning it off. Yep, nailed that. God, you're just a piece of work. But yeah, I will be like, be nice to Brent. Be nice to Brent. Fuck Brent. He earned his fucking treatment. What is it? Okay, so all right, I gotta read something. So we have that. So we have olives, Alpo. We have meow socks. I think with those are gonna be cute as fuck. And a D hat. Probably forget the deed. I don't know yet. Here's a little something to commemorate your last trip to Detroit. Oh, it's Detroit, my favorite city. I would have. That's the funny thing because I would have never known that was Detroit because I'm that gay. Brent, did you know this was Detroit? You did not.
I did not know it was.
It was baseball. It wasn't football. Like you know.
Oh, well, I couldn't see it. I didn't know what it was.
Was it the Detroit Lions? Oh, I bet you didn't even know that. I'm so butch. A little something for luck. Just a little something. And just a little something extra. Hope you have a great birthday. Love you and love what you do. Thank you very much. Detroit Slot Rocker. She. God damn it, you're a piece of work. She thought I sent her a message recently because she's a patron, and I think she thought that I was coming to Detroit, so she got all giddy. And not yet, but I will let you know as soon as I am. And in fact, I'll check with you and make sure that you can attend, because if you can't attend, I'm going to postpone the trip or something, because I definitely want you to be there if I'm going to be there. She's so fancy, Brent. She on a dollar machine betting one, I believe. One, maybe it was a 50. I don't know. I've got the photo. It's somewhere. But she has a one-line hand pay on a dollar machine. I don't know if she's watching right now, but on lumberjack beavers. God, you're a piece of work.
Okay. Yes.
We'll have to cancel the rest of the show because sleepy sleeperson. Awesome. And let's open this stocks really quick. So I think she wanted me to wear the hat or whatever to Detroit, and I will. It's a shady lady. I didn't because she's right.
Shady lady. I love it.
I love that I would have never known that I was Detroit. So embarrassed. Look at these, and they all say me. These are hot as fuck. You know I'm gonna wear these, right?
Oh, totally. Yes. Hey, by the way, can you take off your hat right now and put the other hat on so that we can see your hair clip?
Oh yeah, I should have. I apologize.
You didn't hear my shade.
Oh, you had some shade? Oh, go ahead. You got the spotlight, you bitch.
I tried the very terrible Manny shade of. That's really funny though. That's actually more shade at Manny, which is hilarious. It is shade at Manny, yes, it is.
Manny's got like his Rolodex of hate is basically like one card, and it's like
yay big.
It's a hair club for men. Like like he always goes to that place. It's like Manny, and that's funny because the video I dropped today, I was like, I even made the comment. I was like, Manny, your jokes never make sense, and because that evening he was drunk or something and drunk texting me, but he kept like doing it. And before I hit the jackpot, like I was like, Manny, your jokes never make sense. It's like, go get some other friends. Like you're funny. That's because he made a fucking hair club for men joke. And I was like, that's not even good. That's not even relevant.
You can make a hair club for men joke when somebody's losing their hair, but obviously SDGuy and I have all of our hair. It's so funny.
It would be hilarious if I was losing my hair, but I'm not, bitch. So it doesn't work. Insert Manny Shady here. I'm taking the high road because I got my meow socks and I'm high. There you go.
Hey, Slotty Barista, $5 super chat. By the way, again, for those of you who missed the first part of the video, she was the one who alerted me to the fact that Joe had done a missing persons video on me, which I didn't even know was about me when I saw it. I sort of maybe like thought maybe it was about me, but I'm like, he wouldn't do a video about me, would he? Like, of course he would.
Well, she's such a third-class passenger in slot videos on YouTube that like we're not even worried about her.
She said, Brent, why do you look so damn tired? All you do is sleep. Well, I need a lot of sleep.
Because the show hasn't been all about him, and he can't be bothered.
Oh boy!
Oh, there it goes again. Yep, see, exactly.
Sorry.
Yeah. He still gives me excuses about how he didn't sleep the night before, or how he stayed up until 6 a.m. or something. And I'm like, dude, just tell me. It doesn't work. Like, I don't. It's so sad when you do that because you do sleep a lot, but like, don't give me excuses because it's just.
I'm not giving you excuses, but honestly, like the real tea, guys, the real tea is that I was already a deep sleeper before I became an addict. And then when I became an addict, I started using pain pills. And then, of course, the replacement meds, the medication-assisted therapy that I take is technically an opiate. It's a synthetic opiate. It's only half agonist, but it's still an opiate. So that makes me even sleep deeper than I normally would. So like I sleep probably like 10 hours a day, which is definitely higher than the average bear.
Okay, well, first of all, you admitted that you're a bigger gay man, so I appreciate that. But you also, Brent, you're lazy. It's fine. Like
I am lazy. That's very true as well.
Bitch. You do you, bitch.
100%.
It's the people that are lazy and talk shit about the other people that are lazy and don't think that they are. Those are the ones I have a problem with. I have no problem with your laziness. You're a piece of shit. And if you watch the Sharknado video where I said, Brent, what are you a piece of? Shit. Is what he answered. And it's like, I fucking love that video.
I love that. That's so I love that one.
I love this shit. I hate your traits, your characteristics, your look, your fashion, everything, but at least you own it, and that's all. I got nothing else.
I have a video from way back in the day when The Walking Dead 2 just came out, and you are I've never played it before at this point, and I come up on you at the casino and you're playing it and you're losing. So like I come up behind you and I go, hey there. And I got the camera on and you're like, fuck you. That's the first thing you said to me.
Fake news. I was winning the entire time on that trip, you piece of shit.
When I arrived in Vegas, I got a bonus like right away too. And you're a little bitter. I remember just saying, hi.
I am not that gambler, you piece of shit. I'm just bitter that you're like, it has nothing to do with me. It's more about you. Like he's lying, folks. He's lying. I never lost. Wasn't that the oh, you know what? That was the trip that we did that stuff for Aristocrat that you got cut out of. I think that's what that was.
Yes.
I would be upset too, Punk, and I got it. Yeah. All right. Well,
$2 super chat from Slotty Barista. Brent knows I love his blown out ass. Yes, I do, honey. Thank you.
All right. Brent is a sleepy kitty, folks. We'll touch on the rest another time because I got things to say. And Brent, thank you so much for watching me open my gifts. And thanks so much for the one that you gave me too that I had to fucking milk you for. Appreciate that. I had to turn the microphone. I had to put the microphone on my camera and make you super chat me to tell me my microphone didn't work to get the $2 super
Oh,
chat.
Yeah. That was funny. Yeah, I like that.
But I appreciate you eventually came through, and that's all that matters, Pumpkin. So thank you. I had a wonderful birthday. Spending it with you, technically.
Right?
God. Hey, guys, thanks so much for staying up late with us. Thanks so much to Brent, to all the super chats, to all the patrons. Please become a patron if you want to become a smarter gambler. If you want to support the #1 slot channel on YouTube. If you just like to have fun. We're a party over there.
Yeah.
We're a party over there on the Patreon, right, Brent?
Yes, and apparently for Patreon, you're going to be bringing back something. Did I hear this correctly?
Maybe at 500. I've announced that, but 500 patrons, we're bringing back Casino Realness. But right now, yeah,
something else. Okay, well,
Real Review is coming back with Brent, but we got to get her when she's slept until not 9 a.m.
Hey,
but,
I gave you like 2 hours tonight. Come on. Yeah,
I am entitled, bitch. You owe your life to me. You are mine, motherfucker. Brent, no. Thank you very much. It's we didn't get the agenda covered because we were having so much fun just talking shit and just having fun. So I'm fine with that. I'm absolutely fine with that.
We had a great time. Yes.
Yes. And so maybe the Mega Vault video next month. Shoot for August. Maybe.
It's coming around, Mary. It's
you
coming
need
around.
to upload it now
like...
so you can leech off of Easy and then you can rub it in his fucking face, and that's what you gotta do. Because Easy Life goes and puts the girl that Blue Heart owns, you know, because Blue Heart owns whatever he touches because that's who he is.
I know. I love it that he's so bitter about that. Easy, I love you for that. Love you.
Yeah, and Easy Life has that the female on there on his thumbnail, and his video goes nowhere. He changes it to some other slutty broad, and it skyrockets. And so all I gotta say is like, look who's run their brand into the ground. That's probably true. Actually, is what it is. But yeah.
That's a T, honey.
Yeah. So don't copy Blue Heart's thumbnails because it's probably not a good idea.
Ixnay on the thumbnail, hey.
I have no shame at this point. Like, he's pissed me off so many times that I'm like, fuck you. There we go. He said on their live stream that he doesn't like you at all, so I don't know why you're walking the line there.
I just try to keep the peace, you know. I try to be nice.
I got no peace. I stick up for you, bitch. I get your back when people come for you. Mm-hmm. They come. They don't, but they walk leaving. They leave limping. There we go. I got you.
Payline says he feel asleep. I don't know if you mean he feels asleep or he fell asleep.
The man's a dipshit. I mean,
he's an idiot. I don't know what the hell he's talking about, man. Come on. I feel asleep.
Oh my god, this is so fun. I love just fucking. I love getting giddy. Giddy kitty is
giddy kitties.
Oh, she fell.
Oh, she fell.
Well, did you have your life alert, Pumpkin? Did you have your life alert? Your hair club for men? Which Manny? Manny, are you here, Pumpkin?
Manny, we miss you.
We love you.
With your bad jokes.
Hey, no, naughty kitty. Oh yeah, only SDGuy can come for Brent. Brent.
You'd be surprised how many people try.
Yeah, well, she can take a joke just as well as she can take a dick, but it's part of that relationship and friendship that comes with territory. And yeah. All right, Brent, I'm gonna let you go so you can have your night.
Yes, thank you. Yes, thank you guys. Appreciate it.
Hey,
one more time.
Awesome. Thank you for listening to us. Just fuck around, and thank you for the olives. Thank you for the socks. Thank you for Brent. Most of all, thank you for you.
Thank you. I put my link one more time to that interview in the chat if you want to see it or hear it. Rather, yeah. It's an audio interview. You can subscribe to the Slotless video channel right here if you want to, see old content of Ruby Slippers wins and shit. And you can subscribe to me here, the most awesome channel ever, because you fucking I don't know why you haven't hit that yet. I'm disappointed. I don't either. Goodbye. Bye.